What's going on, guys? It's Sean from DoubleClutchHD, and I'm coming at you with episode number 2 of this fantasy franchise. Starting off with a trade: Joe Smith and Jacob Turner for Marcell Ozuna and Caleb Cotham. Joe Smith is going to be a real nice addition to our pen, as he's going to be an essential piece pretty much, because our pen is pretty weak, and we need some more pieces. And Joe Smith is only 29, C potential, but still a 77 overall. So he's going to be doing some good stuff for our bullpen. And I'm going to be showing you opening day in this series, in this episode. We're going to be taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. They are our rivals. They're in the same division as us, and they have a pretty solid team as well. So it's going to be a difficult game, but obviously, hopefully we can pull this one out. You see, we have Felix Hernandez at the top of the rotation, and Chris Sale to follow that. That's a nice 1-2 combo punch. Then we have Garrett Richards and Julio Teheran, among others. And Cardinals have Matt Harvey on the mound today, so it's going to be a tough matchup. Obviously, it's going to be a pitching duel, as it is opening day. So we'll see if we can come out with a win here in Cincinnati, in our home crowd. Great American Ballpark. It doesn't get much better than this. The weather is nice, no rain, and you know, we got to pull out this win. In my opinion, we have one of the best teams in the game. I thought I solidly assembled my team, so hopefully we can pull this one out. So let me explain that trade a little more. Jacob Turner was kind of a throw-in. They really wanted Marcell Ozuna, who is a B or A potential outfielder, center fielder, and we had an influx of outfielders. We had a good center fielder coming up, a good prospect, and Marcell Ozuna I drafted just to use as trade bait for situations like these. So we were able to get Joe Smith and Jacob Turner, who is also a great pitcher. I'm going to put him in long relief for now, but we'll see how he turns out to be. Maybe he'll end up in AAA and staying there for a while. But as you see, the Reds take the field, and Felix Hernandez versus Matt Harvey. So let's get to the Cardinals lineup here. Mike Matheny is going to put out his lineup here, and it's going to be Elvis Andrus, Prado, Cabrera, Melky Cabrera, Adam Jones, Mitch Moreland, Przinski, Venable, Galvis, and Matt Harvey. So the lineup is pretty much top heavy. Their 6 through 9 guys are not too good, but we still have to be careful against Felix Hernandez, King Felix, whatever you want to call him. First batter of the game, first batter of the year, that's Elvis Andrus. He's going to ground it to third, and Manny Machado's going to throw him out. So a nice way to start out the year for King Felix and the Reds. So we're going to check out the Cincinnati Reds defense here today. It's going to be George Springer in left, Revere in center, Giancarlo Stanton, Machado, Iglesias, Altuve, Abreu, and Wilson Ramos behind the plate. So now here's Melky Cabrera, the number 3 hitter, 2 outs, 3-2 count. King Felix kicks and deals, and Cabrera's just going to ground it softly to Iglesias. Easy throw on the first, and Abreu's going to make that play. So the Cincinnati Reds get out of there with nothing much doing. So Brian Price now, let's look at, I think that's his name, and we're going to look at the Reds lineup. Ben Revere, Altuve, Abreu, Stanton, Ramos, Springer, Machado, Iglesias, and Felix Hernandez. And obviously the high points in the lineup are George Springer and Jose Abreu making their MLB debuts today. And Matt Harvey, 6'4", 215 pounds, 24 years of age. And so here's Ben Revere, the first batter Matt Harvey is going to face, 2-2 count. And the 5th pitch from Harvey is going to be a hanging curveball or hanging slider. And Revere is just going to take that to left field. Way to stick with the pitch. And Ben Revere, you know he's dangerous on the pad, so he's going to stay on first. So now here's the Jose Altuve for his first at-bat of this year. Harvey is going to kick and deal. Ooh, high cheese, 96 miles an hour. Altuve is out. That was a nice pitch right there to throw in that situation. So here's Jose Abreu, see what he can do. And Revere was running, so there was a huge hole in between first and second. Revere is going to get to third, and Jose Abreu has his first MLB hit. And we're going to bring in that ball from right field. And look at Jose Abreu. Look how excited he is. Wow. But Hatcher, the first base coach, is going to take it in, and the Cincinnati Reds are going to keep that for safekeeping, as we know this guy is really special, and we're going to keep him for a long time. He was a steal in the draft, him and George Springer, so it's going to be a nice 1-2 punch heading into the future, along with Giancarlo Stanton, among others, among young players on our team. We have a really bright future. So, let's get right back to the game. Wilson Ramos now, 2 outs, men on first and second, 3-2 count. Going to ground that over to second, easy play on the first, and that's going to do it for the Reds, so they can't put across any runs. So here's George Springer for his first at-bat, 3-1 count against Matt Harvey. Harvey now, he's going to throw to the rookie, and oh, that was a nice pitch to hit, but Springer gets under it, or gets over it a bit, and he's just going to ground out weakly to Galvis at second. So here's Giancarlo Stanton, 3-2 count, 1 out, men on first and second, third inning. Can the Reds strike? Stanton shoots one out to right field, kind of fists it out there, and Venable is going to make the catch. No tag right there, as that was too shallow for the man on second base to tag. Nice play by Venable right there. So the Reds can't get any runs. Things get a little fishy here for King Felix, as is a 3-2 count, men on first and third. Moreland is just going to ground it softly to Altuve, who throws it on the first in plenty of time, and there is no score still. So Jose Abreu, 6th inning now, 3-1 count, and Harvey, ooh, that's a deep fly ball to right field. Can this be the first home run? Oh, Venable with another nice catch right there. And the Reds still can't put up any runs. They're getting a lot of base runners on Matt Harvey. They just can't they can't convert with men on first in scoring position. Now George Springer is going to line that to right field, and Wilson Ramos moves over to second. But more importantly, this is George Springer's first major league hit, and we're going to bring in that ball too. And the first base coach has been busy today, as he's been collecting balls, first MLB hits, you know the usual. And it's only fitting that Mr. Jose Abreu takes that ball and takes it in, and he got his first hit too. So it's a nice scene right there. Let's watch a replay. Look at this picture-perfect swing by George Springer. Just he has a bright future ahead of him, and we like to keep him for a lot of years before it gets expensive. So, let's get back to the game at hand, shall we? So here's Manny Machado, another young piece to this Reds roster. He's going to drive one to left field, and Melky Cabrera is going to make the tumbling catch. What a nice catch by the milkman. He delivers. And look at this catch right here. If that gets down, that is extra bases, and that is at least 2 RBI. Look at that. Look at that tumble right there. Picture perfect right there. And the Cardinals escape out of another inning, so no score so far. Elvis Andrus highlighted for the St. Louis Cardinals. Jose Abreu with that single and a walk. King Felix just perfect on the day. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, and 2 strikeouts, but that number is bound to increase. So let's check in on King Felix, still dealing. Change up right there. Will Venable, he struck out like 3 or 4 times this game. He really struggled. So bottom of the 8th. Man on first, 2-1 count, and Giancarlo Stanton's going to drive that to the gap. Jose Abreu, who had walked before, is going to head round second, head on to third, and he probably could have scored there, but I wanted to be safe. So we're going to have men on second and third with no outs. So great piece of hitting by Giancarlo Stanton. Here's Ramon Ramirez in relief. That ended Matt Harvey's day. And now bases loaded. George Springer up. Who better to have up right now? Probably anyone else other than George Springer. But he's just going to pop out in foul territory behind the plate. And that's not going to get the job done. So 3-1 count. Manny Machado has a nice count to do something, to do some damage here. He's going to ground it to second, on the shortstop, on the first. It's in time. Manny Machado couldn't beat it out. And the Reds can't score. At least I can't score. So Ben Revere is up. I think that's a 1-1 count to him. And he is going to, ground one up the middle to short, on the second, on the first. And even to speedy Ben Revere can't beat out the throw right there. So King Felix's day is over after 9 innings. Joe Smith comes on in relief, and he gets in a little trouble, but gets the out right there. So no harm, no foul. And the Reds head to the 11th inning. Here's Raul Valdez, number 44, 5'11", 180 pounds, 36 years old on his last legs. But it's good to see him out here. So here's Jose Altuve. And he has a 3-2 count. Let's see what he can do. Valdez is gonna get set. He's gonna deal. And Altuve is gonna drive one to right field. Can this end the game? It's a walk-off. Oh my God, are you serious? Will Venable. He's been awesome in the field today. And he took away a home run right there. Another potential home run. One by Jose Abreu and now one by Jose Altuve. The two Jose's getting robbed. Wait, how does that work? But anyway, here's Wilson Ramos, 2-1 count. And he is going to, ground one up the middle for a base hit. Just gets past the second baseman. And guess who that brings up? Mr. George Springer. So, you hear that music? You hear that music? George Springer, hanging curveball! This is hit out to center field. And Melky Cabrera just looks up. It is in the bleachers. And George Springer has hit his first Major League home run. And his first walk-off home run. Oh, what a moment for the sensational rookie. And just, this is a picture-perfect win for the Reds. Opening day. Two aces just duel it out. And then George Springer, the man of the hour, he just comes in and slaps one to center field. Nobody saw it coming, really. Well, no, really, nobody did. But look at this right here. That was a hanging curveball. You can't do that to the rookie. I mean, I know he's a rookie, but I mean, you can't do that. And Raul Valdez, even though he's 36 years old, gets outplayed by a 20-year-old. But George Springer, just absolutely beautiful home run right there. You saw the guy standing in the back, holding his hands up. That's a nice touch to MLB 14 to show. What an amazing win, guys. What an amazing win. So, obviously, your player of the game, George Springer, the only 2 RBIs of the game. And, yeah, King Felix does not get the win. Joe Smith actually gets the win. So he pitched 2 nice innings for us. So that trade's looking pretty good for us right now. And unfortunately, Matt Harvey could not get the win or the loss. He didn't get anything. It was a no decision, unfortunately. But yeah, this video's coming to an end, guys. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that George Springer walk-off. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.